Hey guys, it's Sinister Cinema 1990, and in my last video I told you that I had 2 months worth of movies to show you and I cut them up in 5 parts. I decided to delete them and then just do one long video, but then after I finished that video I realized it was literally 47 minutes long and no one wants to see a 47-minute update, so I deleted that one also. So I've been trying to redo this, and every time I just don't like the way it cuts, because I talk way too long about the movies. So in this one, I'm just gonna try to just show you the movies without speaking too much on them, so it won't be long videos. So I don't know how many parts there will be, but hopefully not as much as 5. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to show you my 4K titles first. Yes, I have 4K titles. I don't own a 4K TV or a 4K Blu-ray player, but I got them solely based on the slipcovers, except the first one, because when I went on eBay, the 4K title was cheaper than the standard Blu-ray. Both of them brand new, but for some reason they were selling the 4K cheaper than just the regular Blu-ray. So I figured, why not just get the 4K? And the first one is Coco. I barely saw this a week ago, because I was babysitting my nephew and he needed something to watch on Netflix, and so we watched that and it made me cry. It was amazing. And then these next 3 are a set, and they're the Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. We have Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and then The Dark Knight Rises. What I'm trying to say. The only reason I got these in the first place was because I wanted this one, because Heath Ledger's The Joker is my favorite Joker, and I found out that they were making a cover of him, so I had to get it. And then I realized that Batman Begins on Blu-ray, it's not with the slipcover. These two have slipcovers in the regular Blu-ray format, but not this one. So I just decided to get all 3 of them in 4K. But yeah, that's the Dark Knight trilogy. I've only seen the Dark Knight, not the other 2. And then these 2, I already own the first one on Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray never came out with a slipcover, so I upgraded it to 4K because it had a slipcover. And that's Cloverfield. Really love this movie. It's a found footage horror movie. Really well done. The scenes are like too well clear to be found footage, but you let it pass because it's a good movie. Then I got its sequel, or sort of sequel, 10 Cloverfield Lane, because the regular Blu-ray, some Dumbo decided it would be a good idea to cut the slipcover in half. And you know me, I'm a slipcover fanatic, and it just pained me to see a half-covered slipcover. So when I found out that this movie was getting like a full slipcover, I had to get it. So yeah, that's all the 4Ks. And then this one is the only TV show I have in this update, and that's season 1 of The Flash on Blu-ray. I've always seen Supergirl. It's my favorite one out of the CW superhero shows, but my sister swears by this show, so I might give it a shot. And then this movie, I hate this movie, but Kate McKinnon's in it, so I got it. It's a 2016 Ghostbusters movie. I'm not going to go full into detail why I hate this movie, because it'll be like an hour long, but I'll just do it quickly. 1, they said it was a feminist movie. As a girl, I could say it's not a feminist movie at all. 2, it just wasn't funny. All 4 women were trying to out-funny each other, unlike the original where all 4 men were go cohesively together and matched well with each other, whereas these 4 women, they just try to out-funny each other. Then this one I got today, and I got this one because I wanted to show you the sequel, but I literally don't know where it's at. So I'm trying to make this video super short, but I literally cannot find it. Can't find it for some reason. Yeah, I know I have it, but I don't know where it's at. But anyway, I got this. It's the original Strangers, the Scream Factory edition. I'm kind of bummed out that I'm a commentary buff, and there's no commentary track in either the regular Blu-ray or the re-released Blu-ray. None of them have what's it called? Commentary tracks. Oh, this is kind of cool. I did not see this. It's different. I know some people complain that the cover is the same as this one. I don't mind it, but it is kind of cool that they are different. So that's The Strangers on Blu-ray, Scream Factory edition. And these two complete my collection. And that's Insidious Chapter 3, Insidious The Last Key. I saw both of these in the theater, and I had a better time with this movie than this movie. The ending to this movie, it was almost like 2 hours long, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's like, that's how it ends, like, that's your resolution. I just hate, like, it just frustrated me. So, okay, let me show you these two, because these are the only DVDs I have. And I only get DVDs if they're not on Blu-ray or they're out of print. And you know me, I'm trying to get every Drew Barrymore movie that she's ever been in. And these movies, she starred in, so I had to get them. And that's Doppelganger, and then Gun Crazy. I still need to get Poison Ivy, but that one is in a set, and I hate sets. I'd rather have my movies individually. I just hate sets. And honestly, I just want the first Poison Ivy, because the other two, she's not even in the other two. She's just in the first one, so, yeah. So let me show you, these Blu-rays that don't have slipcovers. This one also completes the collection that I have, and that's Hatchet 3. It took me a while because for some reason people wanted a lot of money for this, but it's brand new. It's the uncut, unrated edition. I haven't seen the first one, but out of the second one and the third one, the second one is the better one. And then this one is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I haven't seen it, but I have a fear of clowns, so I don't know if I'm ever going to see it. But it's not new, but the person I buy from, one of the persons I buy from, whenever he sends me the Blu-rays, he always puts it in a protective sleeve. So it looks brand new, but it's not. Then this one, I enjoyed this remake. I mean, it's not the best remake. Obviously, the original is far more superior. But the sequel to this remake sucks major ass. It was horrible. But I'm talking about Rob Zombie's Halloween. But yeah, all I need is the second one. It took me a while to find the second one because, like I said, I don't like sets. And they were selling this one and the second one in the set. I don't like sets. But I did find the second one and its own case. So that's coming in the mail. Then this one, it's another remake. I got 5 minutes into it and I legit turned it off because it's literally a shot-for-shot remake. Literally put both movies together at the same time and all the scenes are the same. There's nothing different. I had to turn it off. and that's the remake to Cabin Fever. And why would you remake this movie? It's literally a movie from the 2000 era, so why remake it? Anyway, I got this movie because I don't know. I prefer the remake much better. I have the standard Blu-ray release of the remake, the extended cut on Blu-ray, and the steelbook on Blu-ray, and obviously I have the poster. But anyway, it's the original of the Evil Dead. I hate part 2 of the Evil Dead. It's horrible. I hate that one. I have not seen Army of Darkness. And then the next one is Lights Out. Very good horror movie. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to suck because nowadays horror movies are not the greatest. But this movie surprised me. It was very good. It was brand new, but like I said, these movies are like 2 months old. So I did eventually open it. Then the next one, I for sure reviewed it. I don't know on my old channel or this channel, but I for sure reviewed it when I used to review movies, and that's Grace. It's basically about a woman who gives birth to a stillborn baby, and she ends up breastfeeding the baby, and the baby comes back to life. But instead of milk, in order to survive, the baby needs blood. So it's a typical demon baby type movie. It's okay. Okay, what else? Let me just show you these real quick, because I should have showed you in the beginning. I got, I think in my last update, I showed you the big Funko Pop that I got. And these are the little ones. I still have more, but they're all the way over there, and I'm too lazy to get them. But one of these is 11 from Stranger Things. This one, she's elevated, and she has blood coming out. I don't watch this show, but I know she's popular, so that's why I got it. And then this movie, this is Tefiti from Moana. I want Takai, this one, but I had to choose because they were all pre-ordered back in February, and this one looked prettier, so that's why I got it. But I definitely want Takai, and then Grandma Tala, and obviously Moana. I did not like this character at all. His song was annoying as fuck. I hated his song. So I'm not gonna get him, obviously. This one I just got because my nephew loves this movie, and that's Kung Fu Panda. It's not brand new. He watches it on Netflix every day, so I don't know why, but I just figured just buy it, so I bought it. This one I saw in the theaters. I really enjoyed it. It's very like a sad movie, and that is The Fault in Our Stars. It's not brand new, like I said. I buy from a seller that puts protective sleeves when he ships them out, which I really enjoy when he does that. So that's why I'm more inclined to buy from him than like any other person. Plus he like sometimes has slipcovers, and I'm a slipcover fanatic, so it's a win-win. So I buy from him a lot. This one I have not seen, but I got spoiled the ending on YouTube, but it's fairly new. It came out last year, so I'm not gonna spoil it. But that it's Atomic Blonde. Then these next 3 movies are Jennifer Lawrence movies, and just like Drew Barrymore, I'm trying to own everything she's ever been in. With Jennifer Lawrence, I make an exception with the X-Men movies because I have no interest in watching the X-Men movies at all. I mean, I just don't want to get the movies she's been in, because then I'm like, the set is not going to be complete. I'm going to need all of them, you know, so I'm not going to go down that route. But any other movie I'll buy from Jennifer Lawrence, just not the X-Men. But anyway, this movie completes the set That's the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. This one took me a while, just like Hatchet 3, because people wanted a lot of money for it, especially with the slipcover. But this one's brand new. And then this one I saw in the theater this year. I really enjoyed it. It's 2 hours long, but for me, I didn't mind it because I'm a fan of Jennifer Lawrence, so I was just enthralled with her performance that I just didn't recognize that it was 2 hours. But that's Red Sparrow, and it's not like the greatest Russian spy movie, but it's decent. I enjoyed it. And then this movie, I have not seen it, but I got it because she's in it. I'm not quite sure if she was nominated for Best Actress. I know Joy, she was nominated for Best Actress, but I'm not quite sure about this movie. But that's American Hustle, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the head because once I bought it, I realized there's a steelbook of this version, so yep. So I'm gonna cut it right here and then do the rest in another video. I didn't realize it was 15 minutes already. So I'll see you guys in a minute.